Nothing is more exciting than when you have an idea to start your own tutoring business, teaching the kids that you love to serve the most, and knowing that you will be making a worldwide impact. As teachers and tutors, we hear that we should make a logo and come up with a company name. And in this video, I'm going to point out some of the mistakes that online tutors make when they do this. Now, make sure that you stay to the end of this video because I am going to share some exciting news about this YouTube channel that you will not want to miss. My name's Joanne Kaminsky, and I have been tutoring reading online since 2010 and helping online tutors start or grow their online tutoring business since 2012. What should I call my company? I was in your shoes not too long ago, and the first thing that came to my mind was bright idea reading tutoring. Why? Because I love those light bulb moments. You know the ones that I'm talking about, right? When a kid finally gets it, it could take seconds, weeks, or months. But when they get it and you see that bright look in their eyes, it's like that jackpot moment that every teacher lives for. In your mind, you start singing, hallelujah, hallelujah, they got it, hallelujah. Okay, I'm not really a good singer, but you know. But at the end of the day, you know that what you do is for a reason and that you were meant to do this. Kids love you and kids get it when you explain it to them. They may even write you letters later on in their life letting you know that you inspired them, that you believed in them. They tell their children about that one teacher that made an impact in their life. And guess what? It was you. Yes. I thought it was really brilliant coming up with this amazing name. I began advertising it. I created a Facebook page, a website, and guess what? When I began typing the search box for Bright Idea Tutoring, 6 other companies came up with that name, and none of them were mine. I guess I should have done the research before choosing a name. And this is exactly what I teach tutors to do. I teach them how to step out of their amazing creativity sometimes and learn some business tactics so that they can get found online. Teachers and tutors were born for creativity. This is what makes them amazing tutors and teachers. But it doesn't always help them get found by their ideal client. Now, being a business owner and being a teacher have some different skill sets. And sometimes you're going to get to use your creativity. And other times you need to step into the marketing box to figure out what is going to help you get found. Now, once I started closing the gap for kids in reading a full year with 8 to 12 hours of instruction, I realized that I'm not the typical tutor that people think of. I'm more like a gap closer. And I can close the gap in a shorter time for kids that are struggling with reading. But my business coach at the time said, Joanne, no one's ever going to type reading gap closer in the URL search bar. No one knows what that is. And she was right. If I think too much out of the box at times, I put myself in a position where people can't find me. And that is the last thing I want to do. Nobody hires someone they can't find or learn about. I needed to step out of my creativity and start thinking like the person that was going to hire me. So I began thinking about the steps that are involved when someone tries to hire me. They attend a parent-teacher conference. The teacher tells the parent that their child is struggling with reading. They're going to put them in an intervention to try to help, or they've been in an intervention that hasn't been working and they want to put their child into that same intervention for another year. The parent leaves that conversation and feels frustrated. They begin typing in online reading tutor, and guess what? They find me because I am the online reading tutor. Or they type in ways to help their child reading at home, and they find me because I've created some videos on that topic. And they feel a connection with me and the way that I teach or something they have learned, and then they contact me. Now, if I had stuck to just using Bright Idea Reading Tutoring and use it for my URL, my website, keywords, this parent would never have had the opportunity to find me. And this is the mistake that most online tutors make. They think in creative names and logos instead of keeping it simple. A URL can be as simple as your name and what you teach. www.joanneonlinereadingtutor.com or www.joannekaminskyonlinereadingtutor.com. It doesn't have to be complicated. You just want to use the keyword that people are typing in so that they can find you. Now, the other really creative thing that tutors and teachers do is they create an awesome logo. And I'm not saying to not use logo. Logos do help with branding so that when people see your content and your logo, they know it's from you. But when people upload an image on social media, instead of a picture of themselves, sometimes they use their logo. And when people use a logo, it makes people think big company, like Sylvan Tutoring or something. It's not personalized. It's cold. It's unconnected for most people, right? Now, one of the biggest benefits of being a tutor that owns their own online tutoring business is that people feel that they can choose who will be their child's tutor, and they want to work directly with you. Having a logo makes them feel like you're going to choose who's going to tutor their child, and then guess what happens? They ignore you. They keep moving on. They do not contact you. They do not pass go, and you do not collect $200. That's right. So what would be a better choice? Take a professional headshot and use that for all of your images on social media. I mean, that is what social media is all about. It's all about getting to know people, not big companies. Let your ideal client know who you are, what you do, why you're passionate about helping their child. Let them know that you understand the things that their child is going through and that you are there to help them every step of the way. Now, one thing that I have noticed in this world is that people are not passionate about their jobs. I mean, when I go to Walgreens, usually the cashier says, "Do you have a rewards card?" I mean, it's totally non-feeling, non-passionate. It's lifeless. It's boring. But most of us as teachers, we are passionate about what we do. We love it, and we need to give people that feeling that is so rare in the world. And some of these kids that are struggling with school, they hate school, and they need a fire lit under their butt to reignite that learning flame. And when you personalize the tutoring experience by starting off and showing your profile image, you start off the relationship the right way. So when it comes to your photo, here are 10 tips to keep in mind. Number 1, use high resolution and have it sized at 720, 960, or 2048 pixels. Number 2, avoid awful selfies. Selfies aren't a bad thing, but you can usually tell it's a selfie. Number 3, be aware of your location. Just because there's a great photo of you at the bar doesn't mean that this would be the best picture to represent you and your business. Number 4, good lighting. Make sure you have great lighting for your photo. You can use natural sunlight outside or be in a professional studio. Number 5, feature your shoulders on up. This helps you look more human than a super close-up of your face. Number 6, don't change your photo with one of those cartoon thingies or the avatar creators. They make you look fake, and that's really the opposite look that you're going for. People feel more trusting in photos that look like a real person and not a fake version of who they are. Number 7, dress appropriately. I mean, an off-the-shoulder shirt might look flattering, but if you use it as a headshot, it makes you look naked. So for obvious reasons, this does not work well. Number 8, avoid changing your photos often. Your face is like your logo. So when people see the same image, they know and recognize who you are. If you change it too often, you confuse people. Number 9, before posting, survey your friends and family on Facebook and ask them which one they like best. Number 10, smile. Serious faces actually seem kind of scary and uninviting. But when somebody smiles, you're greeting them and letting them know that you are, a happy person. So show off those pearly whites. Have you enjoyed this video? If so, hit like and then subscribe and hit that bell so that you can be notified when mistake number 8 comes out, which is called telling people all about you. Now, as promised at the beginning of this video, I mentioned that I was going to share some exciting news about this channel. Instead of getting videos only once a week, you will now be able to get videos 4 days a week. And I'm going to be giving shout outs from you, the viewers. So what can you expect? On Mondays, you're going to get to continue to enjoy videos from the 29 Mistakes Online Tutors Make series. I will continue to make series that help you grow as an online tutor. On Tuesdays, I'm going to be sharing the best tools out there for online tutors. Do you have a favorite tool that you think I should feature? If so, mention it in the comments below. Wednesdays are dedicated to questions and answers. You're going to get to see videos of questions that people in the Insider Secrets Club are asking, as well as answers to your questions. At any point in time, if you have a question, list it in the comments. I'll reply, I promise, and I may even turn it into my next video. And each week, I will be doing a live video with another guest. We'll be doing interviews with the most successful online tutors, authors, and other extremely incredible people. And this will typically be on Thursdays, but since we're going to be dealing with other people's schedules, the time may change due to their schedules. Now, you have some exciting things to look forward to. I'm excited to support you as you start or grow your online tutoring business. And as always, my name is Joanne Kaminsky, and here's till next time. Bye, you guys.